And with me is a Manchester United fan, Mr. Victor, whose team is still on the quest for their first victory in this season's EPL. Mr. Victor, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here once again.
All right, thank you. So, how was the game for you in general?
To be very honest, this was really a disappointing game. This is the game you felt that Manchester United should have killed it. Ranging from first half, we shouldn't be having a draw down to second half, and at the end of this, calling and having these people to equalize the goal. So this is a very disappointing football match. To be very honest, it wasn't what was expected from this team.
Okay. All right, so let's start from the beginning. First 5 minutes saw Manchester United really go out all guns blazing from the kickoff. Matheus Cunha's shot, the ball that touched the bar, they were at FULHAM straight from the get-go, but they couldn't get the goal. What happened?
So Manchester United started off well with the Matheus Cunha, his shots, the one that hits the bar and the rest. But I think they were not able to convert their chances. And there's one thing about Manchester United, ranging from last season, we're always having good chances, but our ability to convert our chances, that has always been our downfall. Because at the end of the day, when you end up not converting your chances and the opposing team have one or two chances, you see they end up making use of those chances and we end up start fighting for draw, which is not a club like Manchester United shouldn't be fighting for draw. We shouldn't be fighting for draw at this point, no, especially with the transfer market, the players we got in our team. So this is very disappointing. I'm really, really disappointed with what we played today, to be very honest.
All right. According to the records books, Ruben Amorim is yet to win 2 games back-to-back. And also, still on the record books, Man U has actually won 8 times in their last 8 visits at the Craven Cottage. They were supposed to make it 9 today, but they failed. Do you think Ruben Amorim is not making good use of the chances he has, or his records are not just going for him?
So if you should watch our last season, our Man U away form is very, very poor. So it was something that we felt that we could have been able to work out, improve on, and at the end of the day, we ended up that Fulham. Fulham is not a team we should draw because looking at the first 5 features we are playing, our next match is Man City. Imagine we didn't get a win here today. Is that Manchester City want to go and get a win? So it's really not nice. Last season we were like, okay, let's give him a bit of time, allow him to go to the transfer market, get his players. He has gotten his players, so he really needs to sit up because I don't think there's any excuse we can be able to make up for him this time around. We just need to be able to be winning. These are the matches you need to win if you want to compete for Premier League. These are the teams you need to win because when you win the small team, at least when you go to play the bigger team, you can fight for draw, not for these other smaller teams.
All right, so let's talk about the high points in this game. The first one was the penalty awarded to Manchester United by the VAR after that pulling by Calvin Bassey. And then we saw the outcome when Bruno Fernandes took it. What was going through your mind when that happened?
Looking at Bruno Fernandes and his take on penalty, we expected him to score that goal. I didn't know why he go for power. He would have gone for placing, but I had no idea why he had to go for power. I don't know what he wanted. Maybe he wants to say maybe the ref was one of the reasons that disorganized him because when he was moving back, we saw the quack from the ref. But at the end of the day, those are the chances. Like I keep saying it, these are the chances you don't joke with. You need to be able to convert these your chances because at the end of the day, when you convert these your chances, it helps the team. It removes pressure from the team. Imagine we going goalless at the end of first half. A team like Manchester United shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be doing that at this, especially this beginning of the season. We need to be making use of our chances. That penalty should have converted the penalty. It was very disappointing from Bruno Fernandes. It was disappointing in short, most of the players today, they were below par. They were very, very below par, to be very honest.
All right, let's talk about the goals. From the corner kick, Leniero header, which was deflected into the net by Muniz, and then the equalizer from Fulham, Alex Iwobi cross turned in by Emil Smith-Rowe. How was those moments for you?
The goal which Euro scored, at least was forthcoming. We needed that goal, and one thing I've always said, Man U has been bad on set piece when it's against us. We've been very bad. Our goalkeeper hasn't having. Him getting control of that his back post is something I don't know. I think we really even need to go for a goalkeeper because we need a goalkeeper at this point. Because if you should watch most of our set pieces, it's been really haunting us. Most of our set pieces, the goalkeeper is not confident enough for him to be able to organize his back players and for them to be able to go and get those balls. He's your in-hand boss. Take charge of it. Take control of it. So Man U has been very bad when it comes to set pieces. Set pieces against Man U is really very poor. to be honest. But at the end of the day, I think the transfer window is still on. It's something that we need to go back to the drawing board. We need to be able to look at the places we need to improve, because we can't go into the season with this team, because we don't have any excuses. We know that we are playing an European football, that we say that okay, there's an European football coming. It's just local football we are playing now. So we need to be able to convert these our chances, convert this our player, make do with what we need to do, and come out in a very good position at the end of the season.
All right. So lastly, who was your man of the match for this game?
Nobody was my man of the match, to be honest. Nobody. I can't give anybody the man of the match. It should be. It's even everybody were there below par.
Not even from Fulham.
Not. Come on. So I'll give it to Basi. Basi really tried. His defensive tactics against Ibemo, and when Ahmad was there, he tried to be able to hold them a bit. At least he tried. I'll give it to him. But for Manchester United, our players were really. Dalot, he came in and he could not even cross in a good ball. We had a very tough striker crossing your ball. Ugarte came in, and even our midfield was just very porous. So I wouldn't say anybody would deserve to be called the man of the match. Man, they need to go back to their drawing board, and they need to really try to see what they can come up with. The season is still long. We are still looking for that. Okay, we're going to have a good season, but these are the matches that you need to be able to win so that your season will become good, right? Because now we don't have injury. Imagine when injuries start coming into to knock at the door in Manchester United, we start having problems. So we really need to work very hard, to be honest, for us to be able to see what we can achieve before the end of the season.
All right, so that's it. Thank you, Mr. Victor. So for all the O Theatre faithfuls, the dream continues for that elusive victory, and also to bring back the good old days for Manchester United. Have a lovely weekend, Mr. Victor.
So thank you very much.